everybody, Sam Morgan here for another video today, and let me turn this down a bit. And well, 3 days ago was a pretty big day, as Super Smash Bros. for Nintendo 3DS came out. And as you can tell, it's really a good game. That kind of goes without saying. But does it live up to the expectations? Does it live up to the expectations of the game that, you know, we've been expecting? Has it lived up to the hype that it's been getting? Is it as good as Nintendo is making it up to be? Well, yes and no. As I personally have the game, I got it launch day, and I've been having a blast with it. But now I shall go into a bit more detail of why it's yes, no. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the basics. Well, the basics. If you don't know how to play Smash Bros., then why are you even thinking about getting this game? But for those who don't know, it's pretty simple. It's an easy to get into fighting game. It goes without saying. But pretty much, it's a bit different than a normal fighting game, as you can build up percentages instead of taking down health bars. Pretty much, you attack opponents to get their damage gauge up. The more, you increase that damage gauge, the farther they'll get launched. And your goal is to launch them off the stage, which can be done with a good smash attack. Now, the moves, well, it's much easier than a standard fighting game with 30 button combos. You have your neutrals, which are done with the A button. Now, I'm going to be going by the defaults, as these can be customized, which I'll get into in a bit. But your A's is your standard attack, but you can also do an up A, a down A, a left A, and a right A, each doing a different one, along with ones in the air, a right A in the air, and a left A in the air, and so on and so forth. Same with the B button, which are your specials. And your up B is your recovery, L is your grab, R is your shield. You can also roll while you're in shield by pressing a direction on the circle pad. You can press down to do, well, whatever the heck block, don't ask me, or do other moves. I mean, it's as simple as it can get for a fighting game, unless you play one of those classic ones. And, well, it's simple, but addicting as heck. I mean, that's why it's said to be one of the best fighting games ever. And, well, let's talk about the actual game itself. So, like I said, the gameplay is pretty basic, but it makes up for it with its amazing creativity and fun. Super Smash Bros. Combines all sorts of Nintendo characters, along with a few other ones, and they all fight each other to the death in this game. And while this game happens to have 51 Nintendo characters, wrap your head around that. There are 34 stages, 6 being unlocked, the others from the start. And if I'm correct, how many was it again? You get around 40 at the start of the game for the characters. So there's a lot to start up with, but it's fun to unlock them all, and incredibly easy as well. It is very easy to unlock things in this game. Just do 120 matches and you'll have all the characters in no time, and some of the stages as well. The only one that I think is annoying is how to unlock Flat Zone 2, where you have to complete the first challenge page before you can unlock it, which I find pretty stupid. But hey, I'm not going to complain when it's such an awesome game like this. But that is sort of a flaw, but a nitpick at most. Now, if any Smash Bros. Fan is wondering, how is the actual smashing? And well, pretty good. You see, the controls are a bit wonky on the 3DS. at least according to most people. And well, I beg to differ. I can see why a person who played Melee a lot could not like this, as it's a bit different. It takes a bit of getting used to, but you can get used to it. And once you get used to it, it can be really fun and fast-paced. And yes, you heard me right, fast-paced. You see, now, many people have been saying this, many people have been saying the opposite, but in my personal experience, I have found it is much faster-paced than Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii, which I like. It's also even more defensive, if you ask me. Now, is it fun? Duh. I mean, it's as fun as ever. The stages are really creative, especially ones like Pikachu Chat 2, Spirit Tracks, and what was that other one? 3D Land can be creative too. That Golden Plain stage can be pretty creative. There are a bunch of different stages that are really creative. And, well, I like that about it. Heck, some of the stages in Brawl, at Melee and the original, make a return. Such as Corneria from the original, and Jungle Japes also from the original. Which are just a few from the original. There are also some completely new ones. Like I said, there are a bunch, and most are creative. The only one I'm not that big of a fan of is the Paper Mario stage. Seriously, that one, oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna pause this for a sec. Sorry about that, folks, let me continue the music. Alright, so as I've just explained, it's pretty fun to play, and very well handled. And well, like many Smash Bros. Games, there's tons of options. There are a few missing, but mostly, your options are still there. I mean, anything you could do in Brawl or Melee is pretty much here in the 3DS version. Except there aren't as many tracks per level. Only 2. But it is the 3DS after all. Plus it still has one heck of a soundtrack. Which, if you want to, you can listen to the tunes of this game simply by going to your library in the sounds area. So, heck, if you like the tunes, you can rock out to them. Which, speaking of which, the tunes in this game are amazing! The music is pretty good. Smash Bros. Is known for having great music. And well, if you like Brawls or Melees or any of those games' music, you'll absolutely adore this game's. As this game's 3 hour and 15 minutes soundtrack will be beauty to your ears. I mean, heck, listen to some of this music. But many of the tracks are amazing, such as, well, the new main theme, which is a pretty good theme, kind of obvious, along with Gerardo Valley, the, Tortimer Island themes, and, well, a bunch of others. There's not one musical piece in this game that I find terrible. Everything is great and beauty to your ears. This game has one of the best soundtracks in Smash Bros. History, and that's saying something. Now, the graphics, good for the 3DS, I'd say. They're not the best the 3DS has to offer, but for a game like Smash Bros., it looks pretty good. It doesn't live up to the console games, but it is on the 3DS. And, well, there's a reason it doesn't look as good as most 3DS games. As well, they got this game to run at a full 60 frames per second, even in 3D. Which, that is a feat for Smash Bros. Now, actually, something you all may be wondering, can the screen be a bit small for some of the things? Well, I only have a 3DS XL, so I can't say for a normal 3DS player. But for the 3DS XL, 1-on-1s and 3-player battles are okay. 4-player battles can get a bit chaotic. And to be honest, I wish some of the online modes were a bit, more nice, to where you didn't have to play with 4 players. Sure, you can do it in the For Glory mode, but why not for the anyone? I'd like to do 1-on-1 battles in For Anyone mode. Why can't I? But that is a most certain flaw. But a minor one. And is there a lot of stuff to do? Most people will probably also be wondering. Oh God, yes! A classic mode, all-star mode, is available from the start, along with the home run contest, the multi-man smashes, street smash, smash run, the normal smashing, the trophies to collect, the music to collect, the challenges to complete. There is so much to do, and Smash Bros. For 3DS is jam-packed full of content. And well, you'll certainly get the most out of your $40 if you buy this game. But is that content good? Mostly. The trophies are pretty cool, and Classic Mode is very unique and different and very fun to play through, as it's been changed a lot, now only being 6 stages, with multiple pathways to go through, and, rewards and such. So, there's a lot more to do than there is usually in Smash Bros., where it comes to Classic Mode at least. But now, we're going to talk about the big elephant in the room, and that is Smash Run. Smash Run! Oh boy, Smash Run. You see, this is the thing that has been hyped up a ton by Nintendo. The big thing that makes the 3DS version its own thing. How is it? Meh. Smash Run is a fun mode, but you're never going to get anyone to play with you. Why is that? First off, this game lacks download play, so your friends are going to have a copy of their own. But that's an issue with normal Smash as well, so hey. But even worse, and this is a very big issue, Smash Run lacks online. Smash Run, the mode that they have hyped up so much, is completely out. What the heck? Why is there no online? Don't ask me. I really wish there was, since Smash Run, I've never been able to play it with anyone since, well, the only other person I know who has it, which I bought the game for them, we don't see each other that often. And well, yeah, we met up on the day the game came out, but I haven't played it with them then, because we were unlocking new characters and such. So, pretty much, I can't play Smash Run with him. I can play normal Smash with him, because that has online. So why can't I play Smash Run with him? It's a very big flaw. Smash Run itself is fun. Not that great, but pretty fun. And well, it's sad to say that it isn't that big of a thing in this game. Which really hinders the experience. But I'm not going to take too many points off since, well, if you're going to buy the 3DS version, you're probably more concerned about the normal Smash. And it's not too terrible of a mark on the game. It just sucks that they hyped it up so much, and it sucks. So anyone who wants to buy the game just because of Smash Run, don't. Don't buy it just because of Smash Run, or if it's a big part of your influence and decision, do not buy it because of Smash Run. Because if you're buying it because you want Smash Run, then you're going to be very disappointed to see that it doesn't have online. Now, if you're okay with it not being online, go ahead, buy it. Go ahead. I'll give you 3 seconds to buy it on the eShop. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Speaking of which, how's the online work? Online works pretty well. Sometimes. Pretty much, it depends. Now, if you have a good connection, it doesn't guarantee one thing. It doesn't matter if you have a good connection or not, it's still random. Now, if you have a bad connection, of course you're going to have a terrible time no matter what. But you still might have a terrible time even if you have a perfect connection. Because sometimes the game will be perfect in 4-on-1 mode, but other times it'll be a lag fest. And since quitting a match in-game will result in you getting a temporary ban, there's no way to leave until the 2 minutes is up. Which, considering how much it can lag, and that stupid loading bar coming up, then yeah, you're not gonna have too much fun. You're going to have to wait for what can be 4 minutes instead of 2. Heck, even longer. Just to get out of that match so you can leave without penalty. Which kinda sucks. Now, like I said, it really depends. If you play with friends, it'll most likely be alright. I mean, you are playing with friends. They should have a good connection. Now, for Glory Mode, I haven't seen this issue, as I've been doing a bunch of one-on-one battles, and well, I haven't seen much lag at all. But that is probably because, well, most people don't have a bad connection for Glory. I mean, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to do that. So, the online is and I really hope that it's improved with the release of the Wii U version. Now, I've pretty much gone over everything there is to. Alright, customizable characters. A new feature in this iteration of Smash Bros. Is the fact that you can customize your characters. Which depends on the type of guy you are, if you care about this sort of thing. I mean, depends, really. I mean, do you like customization, or do you like it, or you do not like it? Depends on your liking. If you like customization, you'll love it, because there is a lot of customization to be had with your characters. Of course, you have to unlock some of it, which can be a pain in the butt. But play Classic Mode a few times with the character you want to unlock moves for, you'll be fine. Possibly. But this isn't a big deal to me, since I don't really need to customize my fighters that much in order to like them. Now, the Mii fighters, they're pretty cool, by the way. They're most customizable, and well, what do you think? They're Mii fighters. Who doesn't love being able to play as their Mii? That's all I can say about that, pretty much. Now, Super Smash Bros. Let's talk about the ability to save replays and images. You can take snapshots in-game in single player. You can't exactly take them during online or local multiplayer. I mean, that makes sense, I guess, but still, kind of a bummer. But you still can take snapshots, and even online, local, no matter what, you can save a replay of your match by pressing Y, and, well, it'll save a replay, which you can watch at any time. Which, well, this isn't too big of a feature. It's a pretty cool one, in my opinion. Heck, have no one to play with, and you don't feel like doing any of the solo modes, and can't connect to online? Just watch a replay. It's like a movie. But that's pretty much all I can say. Now, Super Smash Bros. Should you get it or should you not? I highly recommend it. I think it's a pretty solid game. I'd give it a 9.2 out of 10 because Smash are not having online, and well, it can be a bit bleh with 4 players, and the fact that online is a bit iffy. But since these aren't too big of an issues, since you don't have to play with 4 players, and well, 4 players can get chaotic. Sometimes it doesn't. I'm not saying this for the normal 3DS, I'm saying this for the XL, just so you all know. But so it isn't too big of an issue, and it's only a little chaotic. Smash Run not being online, pretty big issue, but if you don't care about Smash Run, then it ain't too big of an issue. Well, so yeah, 9.2 out of 10. I highly recommend you getting this game. And, well, if you'd rather get the Wii U version, why not? If you don't have money for both versions, get the Wii U version when it comes out. I mean, that's my recommendation. But if you're gonna get both versions, and you're wondering maybe if it's not a good idea, get both. Unless Smash Run's a big influence on your decision, get both. I highly recommend this game. I've had tons of fun with it for the 3 days I've had it. I highly recommend it. So, that's pretty much it. Now, if you want a link to the soundtrack, I'll have it in the description. So, see you all next time. Super Smash Bros. For 3DS, I'd say it's a good game. It was worth the wait. I am having tons of fun with it. It was worth the $40 I spent on the game, in my opinion. And I'd say it's worth the wait. And it is now my favorite game on the 3DS. Second being Super Mario 3D Land, and third being Mario Kart 7. But that's all I have to say. Thank you all for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and all that crap. See you next time.